I'm going to say a trifle.
Oh, I like that. That's a new one.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. On the surface, it just looks like a nice, shiny, enticing dessert. But actually, when you dig deeper, you can see there's different layers to it.
Yeah.
And Dubai is very layered. So, yeah.
I like that.
Just trifle.
Do you know what? I haven't had a really good trifle in such a long time.
I haven't.
and not the Rachel from Friends trifle with the beef and the peas and the potatoes. We're not doing that.
I watched that episode the other day. Yes. Which is hilarious, yeah.
Custard, good. Beef,
Oh,
good. What's
yeah.
not to like? Good. Joey. Welcome to this episode of Friday Lunch, the wonderful Katherine Reed, who is the founder of the Holiday Mode and the Short Stay Circle. Katherine, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, Emma. It's a pleasure to be here today.
You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me at Filia, which we're excited to have a look at the food. And I do love a good lunch.
Oh, me too. There's some great ones out here, so I'm really looking forward to tucking into this one.
So me too, and I love a good Italian.
Me too.
Good Italian, we were poring over the menu going, oh, what are we going to have? It's going to be fantastic. So we will wait and see what we get. So first question for you. We've got 15 questions that we go through. So let's start off with a few of them. How long have you been in the UAE and what brought you here?
I've been here 4 years, so not particularly long in the grand scheme of things. However, I had been visiting since 2012. So one of my best friends moved out here in 2012 and I was visiting and decided to make the move myself back in 2021. I was living in London and I'd visited a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd been toying with the idea of making the move. COVID happened. There was a lot of other things that had happened back in London, and in the end I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And I did, and everything just fell into place. I sold my flat. I got a job as the first one that I looked for, and it just felt like absolutely the right thing to do, and it really was.
Amazing. So everything kind of fell into place, and in the US, it has that kind of pull, isn't it? When you visit, it's like, yeah, come and stay for good. Everyone always has that first impression when they step off the plane, usually in summer where you get hit by the humidity. You step off the plane, what was your first impression?
I actually felt a bit overwhelmed, just to be honest with you. Like, you know, I moved out here in my mid-30s.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing. Like, I'd left an amazing life at home. I'd left my family, my friends. I had a flat at the time that I'd sold. And even though I had friends here, I did feel quite overwhelmed by the whole move, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I was also really excited. And I love just sort of going back to what you said there about that draw that Dubai has.
Yeah.
And even though it felt completely unknown and familiar at the same time, if that makes sense, it felt right. And I always remember that. And I knew that there's going to be lots of hurdles to get over and a lot to adapt and learn. But that felt like a challenge, and I like a challenge.
Amazing. So you've been here for a while now. So what is it that you love about Dubai?
The lifestyle.
No brainer, straight in there, the lifestyle.
Yeah, absolute no brainer for me. And like I said, I moved in my mid-30s. I knew what I was doing. I knew, because I'd been visiting for a very long time, what to potentially expect. And whilst I love London and I love the UK, I felt a little bit like there's nothing there for me anymore, and the lifestyle here is there's so much opportunity here. And in terms of how you live your life, you can take your life in any direction that you want it to do. Yeah. If you want to be outside, you can. If you want to be inside, you can. If you want to be adventurous, you can. Yeah. If you want to learn, you can. And for me, those opportunities perhaps aren't as readily available as they are here. Back home. And
it's like a lot of people will say, oh, Dubai and the UAE, it can be really expensive. And I'm like, well, look, it is what you make of it. You live within your means, and everyone has a different lifestyle that they like to maintain. So if you are the person that loves going out every night and having the flash cars and everything, whatever, that's fine for you. But other people have a more modest lifestyle, and it is what you make of it, really.
I think that's really an interesting point, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I think, unfortunately, there is a bit of a misconception about Dubai and living in Dubai and the UAE. And there's that misconception that everybody is earning millions and you live this ridiculous lifestyle, and it's not your reality necessarily. If you want that, like you said, then fine, but you need to earn to live that lifestyle. But for me, you can live a very modest and incredible life out here that doesn't have to cost the earth.
100%, 100%. Well, we'll get into some more in a little while, but we are going to wait and see what comes for our starters first. So, Katherine, the food arrived, the starters. What did you order for your starter?
I've got caprese salad.
It looks very nice, and you've got a little sorbet in the middle there as well.
Yeah, I've got some pine nuts. Some cheese, some mozzarella, looks great.
I ordered the Parmigiana, which looks great. It's coming in an iron skillet, an iron baked dish. So I know this is going to be really hot. So
it's going to be delicious.
I just want to see if I can just dig in for a little bit. So this is baked eggplant with so much cheese.
A lot of cheese. Cheesy goodness.
It's like, if you love cheese, this is the dish for you. Oh my gosh. Look, you can see the steam coming off it. I'm going to have to let this sit for a second.
It's really different with the sorbet in it, you know?
Is it like a palate cleanser? Oh, this is so good.
This is delicious.
They're good size starters. I feel like it's a meal in itself, though.
It is.
Like so much food.
So much food, but good food.
Oh, it is good. There's nothing like hearty food. So we talked about things that you love about Dubai. What is one thing that drives you crazy?
One thing that drives me crazy.
Or you can say a couple if you want.
Okay, I've got a couple. First thing that springs to mind is the traffic. And so, yes, it's a little bit better now, but honestly, like to sit in traffic every single day, particularly around some areas of Dubai, is just so frustrating. You have to allow so much extra time to get to wherever you need to go.
It's a waste of life.
It's a waste of life.
I loved it during COVID when there was no cars on the roads, no vehicles, and the air was clean and everything was just still and quiet. Can we get back to that somehow? That would be amazing.
Just without the COVID, thanks.
Without the COVID.
No COVID, thanks.
What else?
Construction. You know, Dubai is such an innovative place, and it's always growing, and it's always striving for more. But I find that it's quite frustrating how much construction there is around. To try and find a bit of peace and quiet, you've got to go quite far out to get that.
Do you find there's always one guy at like 3 a.m. in the morning who's like hitting a pole with a hammer? Clink, clink, clink. Why?
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, less than ideal. Or a digger's going.
Oh my goodness. Happening. Like, we get it. Stuff has to get done during the night hours, so it's fine. But it's just it does get a little bit much sometimes. We hope that it will be finished one day. That'll be good.
Absolutely, one day it will.
So what does an average day look like for you, including work and play, fun stuff?
Wow. So my days at the moment are looking very different. Every day looks very different, but they start off pretty much the same. So I'm an early riser. So I get up early and I have a bit of time for myself for the first hour or two every day. So that tends to be a bit of a workout.
Yeah.
I'm a huge spin, hit, boxing kind of fan. And that's followed by a walk as well, by the water.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
So that's my me time. It's actually when I have some of my best thinking.
Yeah.
My best ideas come to me at that time of day. So that's the first couple of hours of the day. The rest at the moment, one day can look so different to the next. So I could have client calls with visitors who are coming to Dubai as part of the holiday made. More recently though, because I've just launched Short Stay Circle, it's been a lot of meetings, a lot of virtual, in-person, coffees, lots and lots of just running around Dubai, getting to know people, getting to meet people, talking to them about Short Stay Circle, and meeting with them. So I work remotely quite a lot as well because I am on the go.
But that's good. You can be your own boss.
Exactly.
Keep your own hours.
Exactly that. And sometimes I'm trying new experiences as well. So again, part of what I do with the Holiday Made is highlighting some of those lesser known experiences and activities to share with visitors coming to Dubai. So quite often I'm out and about experiencing what Dubai has to offer as well.
Yeah.
So yes, every day looks really different, but I love that.
That's amazing.
And I was a teacher beforehand, so even as a teacher, every single day was
early riser.
different. Yeah, early riser.
Yeah.
To it. Figured I might as well just keep at it.
Why not?
And it works for me. I'm not a night owl.
And on that train of thought where, you know, you're finding things different to do, tell me about a couple of things that you found interesting at the moment that might be a bit unusual that people haven't thought about when they come to visit.
Oh yes, there's a few good ones. I'll tell you one that so many of my guests absolutely love. And actually there were people in Dubai that didn't know about this, but they do now. It's a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. It's one of my parents' favourite restaurants in the Suk Madinat called Pai Thai. It's the most incredible Pan-Asian restaurant. But what makes it a unique experience is the way that you get there.
You have to go by Abra.
You have to go by
It's
Abra.
one of my favourites. It's one of my ultimate favourite places. It's incredible.
And so many people don't know about that. And I think it's such a magical experience. And I always recommend you go at sunset.
Yes.
Because you get to see the ride through the canal as the sun's going down.
Yeah.
Before dinner. And then after dinner, you see it at night.
And the food there is pretty phenomenal. It's really good. And I always say it's a great restaurant to go to for a special occasion, like an anniversary or birthday dinner or something like that.
Absolutely.
It's really good.
Absolutely. And another one that I'd really highlight is there's an experience out here again that's been running for years that I don't think many people know about, or not enough people know about. It's called Frying Pan Adventures. They run a food tour, and it's not your average food tour. They really delve deep into the culinary delights, particularly in the Old Town. And they've also got one in Dubai Mall. But they really search for good food, not necessarily food that's trending or going viral. And they find out the stories behind the food.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's incredible. Run by two sisters, Farida and Ava, who've lived in the UAE their whole lives. And they're so passionate about their business and what they do. And you can really feel that, because when you go on their tours, it's a journey and it's an experience, and you find out not just about food and the source of the food, but actually the people that sit behind and the faces that sit behind the food.
Yeah.
Really, really special tours that they offer.
Sounds amazing. And speaking of food, how is your salad?
Well, it's pretty much gone.
I know, it's good. Considering this has got so much cheese on it, it's not heavy as a dish. It's actually very, very good, because, you know, sometimes you think, oh, a lot of cheese would be heavy. It's not.
That's really good.
It's really, really nice. I love this. And I do love good baked eggplant. This is a great veggie. Actually, they're both good veggie options.
Very good veggie options. This one's really refreshing for the palate.
Right, well, we're going to finish our starters before we welcome the mains and get into our next set of questions. But we're gonna finish eating this, because this is going to disappear in the next couple of minutes. It's so good.
A couple of seconds.
So Catherine, we've got the mains have arrived. You've got a wild mushroom risotto.
Wild mushroom risotto,
It looks delicious. And I went for fish of the day, which is a local catch, and it looks amazing. I don't know what's underneath it, so it looks too pretty to get into. We've got some little veggies in here. Looks like we've got some spinach and some asparagus. Let's dig in and see. This looks like it's got some cheesy on top as well.
I think I've got a mix of mushrooms in here.
So I want to say it's maybe creamed potato.
Oh, right.
There's something very tart in here. It's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's olives. I think you were right on the olive front. We've got olives and veggies, and it's a flavor amalgamation is what I want to say.
Nice. And it complements the fish.
And it complements the fish, and it just tastes so good.
Brilliant. Well, the risotto is incredible. Really, really good. Really creamy, really cheesy, but not too much truffle, you know? You got a hint of truffle in there, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It looks delicious. And what I like about this as well, the portions aren't too big either. You know, when sometimes you come for like a weekday lunch or a business lunch and it's just overwhelming.
Yeah, it's too much.
With the amount of food, and you want something that's a little bit lighter, on the lighter side. So I feel like this is really good portion wise.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So my next question for you, what is the most Dubai thing you've ever done?
My goodness, wow. This is a story. One of my friends was over here visiting. She was filming actually out on the border of the empty quarter.
Yeah.
And they were staying in this most beautiful hotel right on the edge of Saudi, but it was still technically Abu Dhabi. I hadn't seen her for a long time.
Was it the Talal Al Liwa hotel?
No.
It's the big one that looks like a fort. It wasn't that one?
No, it was it's the Anantara. Absolutely stunning. And she was like, you know, I'm here, come see me. So I did. So I drove all the way down there. And she was on and off set for the whole weekend. And then the last day that I was there, the evening before, they had a wrap party. So I hung around for that. Had the most amazing time. It was incredible. But had driven 3 hours through the desert to get there, which I don't know if you've done that drive before through the empty quarter.
Ridden it on a camel.
There we go.
Ridden it on a camel.
There we go. It is so boring and so dull, that journey. And I was having such an amazing time with my friends who I hadn't seen for so long. I decided that I wasn't going to drive home. And I got a driver to come meet me at my hotel and drive my car back to Dubai for 3.5 hours through the desert to get home, to get back to work the next day.
So is there anything that you miss from home particularly?
You know, for me, it's got to be your family and your friends. Like for me, they're the only people, and not that they're things, but that's what I miss, the family and friends. Beyond that, I think Dubai basically has everything from home.
I mean, back in the day, there used to be, you know, when it came to food and specialty things, it was like certain things that you couldn't get here. But now you have Park and Shop and the supermarkets have got the specialty sections. I don't really think there's anything you can't get here.
No, I mean, the chocolate. See, I love British chocolate and I will hunt down British chocolate in supermarkets, Park and Shop, to get British chocolate.
Yeah.
The range of that isn't so great, but it's here. It's an option. You can buy it.
And it's because and people go, oh, but you know, da 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 da. The thing is, with big brand chocolates, they change the ingredients depending where they sell it in the world. So the version you get here is not the same you get in the UK, because for here they slightly change the ingredients so it tolerates the high temperatures better, and it doesn't. You're right, it doesn't taste the same.
It doesn't. So chocolate I will hunt down. Fish and chips isn't the same either here. They try.
You need a good beer batter for your fish and chips.
It needs to be on the beach.
Yeah. And it needs to come wrapped in a newspaper.
Yeah, with plenty of salt and vinegar and chunky chips. So family, fish and chips and chocolate.
I love that. And if there was one thing that you could change about Dubai, what would it be?
I think I'd make it a little bit greener. You know? One thing when I moved over, everybody said, oh, you're going to miss the seasons. I don't actually miss the seasons.
Yeah.
My mum now gets why I'm here. She said it took her a while to understand why I made the move here. But now she's like, I completely understand why you're here. And they spend a lot of time here. But equally, you know, from her perspective, she says, it's just not green enough. It's the green. And I do see that. I know you can go out to get it. And I know there are pockets of green. But if I could just make it ever so slightly greener, I would. And
it's not, I don't think it's just the greenery. It's like when you go somewhere else that it's very, very green, the air is different. You stand outside and it's that, it's clean, the clean, fresh air. Do you know what I mean? It hits different and the blue skies hit different.
Yeah.
It's just different. Like when I moved, I was adamant I was going to move to a community that had green areas because I need to feel like I'm around nature. It's the thing that grounds me. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that.
Same. I mean, I'm exactly the same. Nature grounds me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure we'll get there. They're aiming to put more green in. They're talking about planting more trees.
Yes.
I mean, it's not going to be the same as the UK, but they're trying.
Yeah.
So that's something, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we all carry on. I think we're going to make short work of these mains, aren't we? It's nearly gone already, so we'll get stuck back into the questions after we've demolished this, which I think we will be quite quickly.
Very soon.
Katherine, we pretty much demolished those mains, didn't we?
I think we inhaled them. They didn't stand a chance.
Do you know what? It was the perfect portion size as well.
Yeah.
Not too much that you felt like you were leaving it, wanted to take it home. And I think that's something very few places get right here is portion size. They're very, very Americanized, where you look at it and you go, oh, that's so much food. I can't get through that.
Yeah, it's really interesting that you said, we were talking about this at my Short Stay Circle launch event last week, because the theme was all about sustainability and the guest experience. And we touched a little bit on wastage.
Yes.
And food wastage out here in Dubai. And you're right, so many places over portion size, don't they? And I was, for that risotto, that was perfect, because risotto is very filling.
Yes,
and
it is.
if there was any more than that, it would have been too much, but it was just the right size.
It was really good. So, well, we loved it. It was good. Fantastic choice. So my next question for you, is there a dish that you miss from home when you're getting a little bit homesick sometimes?
There's probably two.
Okay.
Lasagna is one of them.
Yeah.
So that's my go-to hearty home dish. For lots of reasons. We always have lasagna on Christmas Eve back at home with my family, so it reminds me of my family. It's a little tradition. Yeah. And a roast dinner. I'm a roast dinner girl. I love a good roast dinner. And, if I really am missing home, a roast dinner is going to be a way to help me feel a little bit better, shall we say. Just eat my way through a roast.
So, lasagna, I have a question for you on the lasagna. With or without bechamel sauce? Because I know some people make it with and some people make it without. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh no, with.
With, absolutely.
Homemade bechamel sauce. I don't buy it from a jar.
That's good.
Homemade, yeah.
Amazing, good stuff. If Dubai was a dish, any dish, what would you think it would be?
That's a really good question. I'm going to say a trifle.
Oh, I like that. That's a new one.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. And that's because it's got so many layers. On the surface, it just looks like a nice, shiny, enticing dessert. But actually, when you dig deeper, you can see there's different layers to it.
Yeah.
And Dubai is very layered. So, yeah.
I like that.
Just trifle.
Do you know what? I haven't had a really good trifle in such a long time.
I haven't.
and not the Rachel from Friends trifle with the beef and the peas and the potatoes. We're not doing that.
I watched that episode the other day. Yes. Which is hilarious, yeah.
Custard, good. Beef, good. What's not to like? Good. Joey. And you're on a beach, sat outside. It's sundown. Beautiful ocean. You're overlooking it. What drink is in your hands? What's taking your fancy?
A nice, crisp glass of rosé. It would be a French Provence rosé with maybe 1 or 2 cubes of ice.
That sounds good. Refreshing.
Very refreshing. Dry. Just delicious.
And let's face it, we do have a lot of fantastic sundowns here.
Oh yeah, we do. Sunset or sunrise? That's the thing.
Well, if you stayed up the whole
night.
That's true. Cheers to the sunrise, as some people do here, I guess. But yeah, I like that. It's very, very nice. Well, I'm looking forward to dessert. We both ordered the same thing.
We have.
For dessert. There was a choice between the tiramisu. We both, and I think I know why we both went for the pavlova, because God, who doesn't love meringue?
And creamy goodness.
Yeah, creamy goodness. And I'm very particular when it comes to meringues as well. It has to be like that, crispy on the outside, but really gooey and chewy on the inside. So I'm hoping that happens here today. So we'll wait and see. Can't wait for dessert. Bring on the dessert.
Yay.
So the dessert arrives. We both ordered the pavlova. This looks very summery, coming into autumn. It looks like we've got passion fruit and mango. The meringue is like a little basket. This almost looks too nice to dig into, to be honest with you.
Looks too good to eat.
It does, but here we go. Let's just go for it straight. I want to know what the ice cream is in the middle. I'm betting it might be mango ice cream.
Okay. Quite possibly. Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, it's delicious.
And then what do we got on the side? Some creme fraiche on the side, almost. This is where M makes an absolute mess. I feel like I just need to squish it. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Squish it to break it.
That is absolutely divine.
This is like a little treat. It's like a fun thing. I love this. I made an absolute mess.
It's so... Excuse me, it's not too heavy. It's really refreshing.
Now you've been in the UAE for quite a while. What advice would you give to someone looking to come here?
I would say just make sure you've got a bit of a plan and some money behind you. You know, to get started up out here, you do need a bit of money.
Yes.
What with deposits and what have you, to just get yourself started.
Yeah.
And yeah, just have a plan. Even if it's a loose plan, come here with a bit of an idea of what you want to do, where you're going to go.
Absolutely.
You know, there's lots of opportunity here.
That's a really good point. I think people underestimate the cost of setting yourself up here because there are so many deposits for everything and down payments and the rent. You know, the rents are quite high, so you have to look at 4 checks if you're lucky. Some people still want 1, which is mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of money to put down in one go.
But you do get really good deals in the hotels for hotel apartments for short stays while you're sorting stuff out, which is good. If you could describe Dubai in 3 words, what would it be?
Dynamic. It's a very dynamic city. Misunderstood.
Yep.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier, and it's a topic I could talk about a lot. But there's a lot of perceptions around Dubai.
Yes.
Perceptions around who lives here, perceptions around what Dubai is about. And there's also a lot of people that often, you know, in all these groups that say that Dubai has no soul, it's got no culture.
Because they didn't go out and find it.
Didn't go out.
They didn't bother to go out and find it.
And you've got to find these things. And Dubai has got so much depth to it.
Yeah.
You just have to find it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what was the 3rd one?
So I had dynamic, misunderstood, and innovative.
Yes.
Very innovative, very forward thinking, attracts ambitious people that are driven, that want more perhaps as well. And
that's very much down to the leadership of the UAE. They are really encouraging people who have ideas, creatives, innovators to come here and set up here. And they're really building a good dynamic around that.
They are. They're visionary, aren't they? They're exceptional, actually. And even though I've not been here for that long, I feel very protective over Dubai and the UAE, and way more than I do over the UK.
I totally understand where you're coming from with that.
It's really interesting, but it's true. I do. I feel like I, have to defend whenever I hear these misconceptions. I'm defending, and I get really passionate about it.
Yeah, and it is the misunderstood thing, 100%. And the last question for you is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Are you still here in the UAE, or have you gone somewhere else?
I'll still be here. In terms of the holiday mode and short stay circle, I do have visions for that expanding elsewhere beyond Dubai. I might spend a bit of time here and a bit of time potentially elsewhere as well.
Yeah.
But I don't plan on leaving Dubai completely, and Dubai for at least the next 5, 10, 15, even 20 years is going to be home.
Yeah. It's one of those places you come and you make your life here, and then it's really hard to leave. It's impossible.
So hard.
So what have we thought about the food here today?
Amazing.
It's been fantastic, right?
Yes, it's all been incredible. Particularly, I'm enjoying this.
It's very good. There's a whole big amalgamation of flavors. I love it. The starter was really, really good for me.
Yeah.
Liked that. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be because it was thinner rather than deep in the dish, but it was really good. But every course has just had something a little bit different, and I love that.
Yeah, it has. It's brought a different element, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To the afternoon.
Amazing.
Great.
Well, thank you for joining me on this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the food.
I have. Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. It's been good, and look forward to seeing what you do next with your businesses. That's the holiday mode and the short stay circle.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you, Catherine, and see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you.